Yes, they're reloaded, man. It's your boy 3 Letter Man. Subscribe to the channel, man. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. You see where to follow your boy at. Hit the like button also. I appreciate that, man. Y'all see the title of this one, boy. Let's talk about it. All right, man. Let's talk it here, man. LeBron James and Stephen A. Smith, Pat McAfee. Where to start at, man? Obviously, we know about Stephen A. Smith and LeBron James, and I spoke about this on the blog when that fateful night when those two were in front of each other, and LeBron, stepped to Stephen A. Smith, and then Stephen A. Smith today saying that LeBron was looking into the camera. We'll get into all that in a minute, and a lot of conversation about, it is a popularity contest also, and Stephen A. Smith is not going to win this in the popularity contest against LeBron James. He's not gonna win that. Neither do I think he's trying to win that. I do think when LeBron James goes on Pat McAfee's show and talks about, Stephen A's happy that LeBron mentioned his name. Of course he is. I totally agree with that. Now, I also don't agree with LeBron James on this, because I'm gonna be fair how I look at it. I don't think Stephen, and I said this in the blog before, bro, I don't think Stephen A. Smith was trying to insult LeBron James Jr. I thoroughly don't believe that, son. I'm going to keep it tall with y'all. Now, Stephen A. spoke about, let's take our time here, man. So, LeBron James, who, for whatever reason, he doesn't want to go. The problem I got with you, LeBron, is this. I'm going to be cool with you. I want to see you go on other people's show. Yeah, I didn't mind seeing you and JJ Redick sitting down, doing X and O's. That was cool. The barbershop thing you did was cool. But, dog, I want to see you go on Jeff T podcast or Gilbert Arenas or Up in the Smoke or The Pivot with Ryan Clark and him. I know Ryan Clark and Stephen A. are cool, so he probably was like, oh, guilty by association. If you want to go in that bag, LeBron, fine. But I prefer to see you go on one of them shows. Now I say that to say this. I was thoroughly impressed with Pat McAfee and LeBron James back and forth. Was that premeditated by LeBron James? Of course. Did he know what he was doing? Of course. I think LeBron is tired of people talking. And I think as he gets... Because, when you get 40 years old, y'all, we don't care. I got to be... When you get my age, you just don't give a rat's ass about certain things. When people talk about you, you don't care. You don't lose no sleep over no ish like that. But... you move kind of strategically and kind of militant. And for years, LeBron James has been the whipping boy in NBA sports, and just call it what it is, right? We watched Skip Bayless tear this man down. The only thing the brother did that was wrong was how he went about the decision. That's the only thing Bron ever did. Or if you want to say, why did you go back to Dan Gilbert after he made all those derogatory comments about you and assassinated your character? Why did you go back to that white man? That, if you want to, you can say that. But the brother, LeBron is a great dad. That's why, Stephen A., when you would do your little your jokes, but they're really not jokes though. And sometimes even in jokes, there's truth. When you would sit there, LeBron James, great father, philanthropist, the man got a school and everything like that. Let's call it what it is. LeBron, he's good bread. And I like the conversation with Pat McAfee and them. He spoke about it. They call LeBron a flopper. You flopping and everything like that. Like they got on LeBron to talk about the cookie situation with Pat Riley. They went into that. You know what I mean? Now, time out, respectfully. Marcellus Wiley, let me give you Archie Bunker Award. And I usually like Marcellus Wiley, very intellectual brother, man. But for you to go on Twitter, you were serious about this question also, asking, LeBron on Pat McAfee and not First Take. Now, if you're making a joke about that, it's not even funny because none of us expected to ever see LeBron James on First Take. Who thought that was going to happen? Can you read the room, Marcellus Wiley? What the hell are you on, bro? You don't see what's going on out there? That was a stupid-ass question, in my opinion, Marcellus Wiley. Now, before I get to Stephen A. Smith, there's some things in here that LeBron James said that I didn't take heed to at the time. Bro, LeBron James, for the first 25 years of his life, he lived in Ohio. He lived in the Midwest, Akron, Ohio, period. Boom. He said it was kind of, I'm paraphrasing right now. Not saying he was scared, but it was a not a culture change. But think about it. The brother been in Cleveland since 25 years of age, and they got to go to Miami, take his kids, and leave to the city and state. Forget the money, forget the game, forget the cars and the clothes and all that. Packing his family and leaving the place he's been for 7 years of his life playing basketball for Cleveland and living there for 25 years to go to Miami. That I didn't think about that, bro. You feel me? Now, this is where I use the infamous Saigon line. Most of y'all niggas is scared. Most of y'all niggas is slave to y'all egos. Because all three of these niggas got egos. I'm talking about Stephen A. Smith, LeBron James, and Pat McAfee. You think Pat McAfee's not going like this to everybody that's at ESPN? I got the interview. Brian Windhorst didn't get the interview. And LeBron. LeBron said, see, I'm going to give LeBron love, but I'm going to get at him also. Yeah, it's cool to make fun of Wendy. Kiki at the time, it's funny, throwing strays and everything. I wish I would have understood the Wendy stray a little more, though, because as a person who watches Wendy on basketball all the time, damn, brother, he does ride you hard and ride for you to the point sometimes when Stephen A would trying to get greasy and talk crazy, he was kind of defending you. We got to be fair, y'all. We got to be fair. I live by the fair thing, man. I don't care if he looks like Captain Kangaroo, Brian Windhorst. We got to be fair, brother. Brian Windhorst does ride for LeBron James, just like Shannon Sharp and Nick Wright and them dudes. He's right there behind them cats. So the Wendy stray, I wish I knew more. Maybe there's more he didn't want to indulge in, but he just said, well, these guys who think they're my best friend. But you know what's funny, though? If you watch First Take this morning with Doggy, Brian Windhorst, and Stephen A. Smith, and they were talking about people getting the interview, Pat McAfee getting an interview. First of all, I don't care what Stephen A. Smith said. He's salty about that, number one. I don't care what he says. Trust me, he's salty about that. Number two, Brian Windhorst had said at the time this morning, and at the time when I'm listening to him, go back this morning, because I watched the episode this morning, he was like, oh no, I won't get the interview either. And I'm like, wow. The way he said it, I'm not saying, it was definite that I thought Brian Windhorst could get a LeBron James interview, but the way he said, no, I don't think I can get it, kind of like, damn, he said that, and LeBron said that. Look how I come around, though, right? So that was kind of weird to me, the Wendy stray, but whatever. Now, the Stephen A. stray, obviously, listen, you think Pat McAfee and Stephen A. Smith a chummy chum just because they work for the four-letter network? Come on, man. It's all about ratings and popularity. And Stephen A. is the big dog on campus. With Pat McAfee and them, they do what the hell they want to do. So they both, these cats, they both rank ratings, fighting for ratings. Just call it what it is. You know what I'm saying? Stephen A. feel if he's a big dog. Pat McAfee feel like, hey, y'all can't get me. Y'all knocked on my door. You see what I'm saying? So for Pat McAfee to get LeBron James over a lot of people, bro, that's big. And LeBron James knows what he's doing when he's doing that. Yes, he's on ESPN, but he ain't really in the ESPN headquarters. But then again, I know they play Indiana Pacers also. So I want to make sure I throw that caveat. It wasn't like he purposely went to Pat McAfee shows. The brother, they playing the Pacers tonight. So it made sense. Pat McAfee show is Indiana. So before we jump out the window and say, oh, I can say it's premeditated, but LeBron doesn't know what he's doing, though. I stand by this, though. I never felt Stephen A. Smith try to insult Bronny. I said it before, and I'm going to say it again. He was kind of saying, listen, was he out of pocket for trying to tell Bronny, to LeBron James, what he should do and not do as a dad? If you want to say that, cool. But we have to remember, Stephen A. Smith gets paid to make an opinion. That's why we watch him. So it's like, and I got to be honest, sidebar, grab that one of 3. I am not comparing myself to Stephen A. Smith at all. Let me make sure I say that off rip, okay? I'm a nobody. But in battle rap, when you talk about certain people and just keep it battle rap and anything like that, and don't get personal, you would think certain individuals would not be in their feelings because you would never really attack them as a person. You probably know a lot of stuff about individuals, and you never went on camera, not one time, and indulged personal conversations, text messages, none of that. None of that. And it's funny, you cover some dudes and you be looking at them like, my nigga, you know when Tay-Rock told Chess, it's me, Chess, me. I be wanting to tell certain niggas, yo, it's me, nigga, it's 3, nigga. You forget who this is over here? So when niggas start acting weird, I sit back as an OG and I be like, man, God forgive some niggas, man, because, you know, and that's why niggas can never go on, no matter if they act like they don't rock with me, but I've never dissed niggas. I never will. Never will. I just let niggas be how they move. So I understand sometimes when you just keeping it the main thing, and covering a sport or covering whatever you're covering as a blogger, as a commentator like Stephen A, like himself, right? And you try not to make it personal. And then somebody will take it personal. And it's like, man, how you taking it personal? The only take it personal that I know is from Gangsta, R.I.P. Guru and all that. My hip hop heads. So when niggas be getting personal, like, my nigga, why you getting personal? But niggas take things personal. It's like the Erykah Badu, I'm sensitive about my own shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think Stephen A really went there hard with LeBron. I don't think he tried to attack Bron. I don't think he attacked Bronny. I'm gonna say that. And I stand by that. I don't think he was trying to attack Bronny. And that's why I think Stephen A. Smith is kind of ticked off about that part of it. You know what I mean? And then fast forward, then you got LeBron confronting Stephen A. Smith and everything. Now, Stephen A. Smith, this is what I'm going to get at you at, brother. You live by this notion that you feel like LeBron should pull you to the side if he has an issue with you. Where they do that at, bro? We're from Hollis, Queens. You don't know the time. You don't know what time it is? You don't know how this goes? So if a man feels a way about you and you already say y'all don't really rock like that, but he should have reached out to you, why you didn't reach out to him and say the things to him what you had an issue with? If you had an issue with him saying that Bronny Jr. is better than players that's in the NBA, saying that, y'all better, because you're making it sound like you know stuff about LeBron that we don't know and we're not privy to know, but you're trying to leave breadcrumbs there. My nigga, say it with your chest. If you're going to say it with your chest. And Stephen A, not for nothing, my nigga, you're doing a 50-minute blog on a man that only spoke about you for damn near 2 minutes and 50 seconds, King. That is 50 minutes? Dog. Avant had a song called 4 minutes, my nigga. You 50 minutes? Jack White gave New Jersey Twerk 59 minutes. How you giving 50? What's going on here? Dog. My nigga. Yo. So, Stephen A, you felt away about LeBron confronting you and everything like that. And then, another thing, Stephen A, that's what I got to get at you. This is the part of the show, Stephen A, where I got to get at you, King. Bro, everybody, they mama wanted to see what your initial reaction was going to be after we saw that footage at Crypto Arena when LeBron stepped to you. Boom. Dog, you looked sad as hell. You looked hurt. You was rocking that pink suit on. You looked hurt. You looked like a damn Pepto-Bismol up there. You looked hurt with that pink outfit on. You look hurt, my nigga. You look hurt. So how you go from hurt and then LeBron say you going on a Taylor Swift tour? We're going to start calling you Stephen A. Swift out here in these streets. You going on a tour and talking about LeBron. Nigga, you Stephen A., you was going on a tour, my dude. You were. Fam. Like, so I don't know, man. And we knew you were going to respond. Then you go on your soapbox today and you're saying certain things. Certain things you said, I dig. You're talking about, how, you said you call LeBron a liar. I can't touch that. If you think LeBron's a liar, you know certain things. I can't co-sign that or not co-sign that. I have to just fall back on that liar talk, right? Boom. Unless you know things that we don't know, cool. But then you call him a liar, and then you go in on talking about if that man would have swung on you, you would have swung back on him. Stephen A, you're 56 years old. I think if LeBron James would have punched you, dog, you would have been on the floor. I don't even know if you'd have got up, King. Listen, I'm not, defend yourself. Let's keep it tall. But see, this is where you're making it personal, Stephen A, because the energy that you have right now, it's like you're basically jacking what Skip Bayless is doing for all these years. Because when you were first take at first thing with Skip, you were defending LeBron too. When Skip was going at him, you wasn't talking the way you were talking. Not the body language. You're talking with so much all that. No, it's personal. You acting like Skip. It's my turn. That's how you look at me. No, my nigga. It's my turn. You sound like Skip. And you making it personal. And you're from the Caribbean. You acting like a disgruntled Caribbean woman, bruh. You are, bruh. You are. You acting like a disgruntled Caribbean woman, man. Whether she's from the Bahamas, Barbados, Trinidad and Tobago, Jamaica, St. Thomas, Virgin Islands, or somewhere in between, brother. Jesus, man. You keep saying you didn't know LeBron was gonna roll up on you. Nigga, when somebody try to set it on you, you don't know when it's coming, is when it's gonna come. Would you want the nigga to text you? Put a tweet out there? Stephen A, where you from again, my nigga? Like, what's going on? Your nephew need to talk to you, fam. For real. Josh, holla at your uncle, bro. Serious. You picking up with, now you want to talk about what he did with Dan Gilbert and what happened with the Mavericks and everything. You wasn't covering it like that, Stephen A. When LeBron was choking against the Dallas Mavericks, yes he was. When you and Skip was doing shows together, bro. You wasn't acting like that in 2011, bro. Not like that. That was Skip talking crazy. You was coming to the defense of LeBron. Now it's like it looks fake because you wasn't talking like that years ago. So now you're making it personal because you feel some type of way. See, you're doing something I'm not going to do. I'm never going to make it personal when none of these battle rap niggas act funny and weird. I ain't going to never make it personal. I'm older than niggas. You're older than LeBron. You're like, 16 years older than LeBron. You don't stoop to those little nigga level, Stephen A. Smith. You think I'm going to stoop to these niggas' levels? Because they're acting weird? Weird? No, I'm not. Never. I'm gonna continue being me. There's still love on this side, cause I don't do niggas dirty. I gain nothing by doing niggas dirty. So I don't know, man. Hopefully one day we get to see Stephen A. Smith, LeBron James conversation. I'm pretty sure it's gonna happen at some point. Remember I told y'all that it's gonna happen at some point. But LeBron, he talking spicy though. You know what I'm saying? Pat Riley caught it. The Heat culture caught it. I love that. You know, as a Knicks fan, I hate the Heat. You know, spit on you niggas anytime I get a chance to. You know what I'm saying? For real. Anytime I get a chance to spit on the Dolphins and Miami Heat, or as a Jets fan, Knicks fan, I'm going to do it. Oh, I'm going to do it. Yeah, man. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. But the real loser in all this is Skip Bayless. Because LeBron ain't mention your name at all, Skip. I know you mad as hell he mentioned your name. Yo. Y'all leave comments at the bottom. I'm trying to be fair, and not for nothing, Stephen A. You up there talking about people hitting you up and asking you why. Listen, Stephen, you gotta read between the lines what niggas be saying. He made it sound like he don't got a problem with Pat McAfee getting an interview, right? Yeah, Pat McAfee cool, but then he wants to let us know that people hit him up asking him, yo. Why Pat McAfee? Y'all on the same squad, same team, same network, and he's interviewing one of your quote unquote ops, one of the guys you don't rock with. Oh, I ain't got no Stephen A. I ain't got no partner. Do his job. Right there, right? Stephen A's full of shit right there. Then he goes into, Pat McAfee, I'm glad he got the interview. But then he goes, oh, y'all be letting LeBron come up there and say whatever he want and don't ask him certain questions and everything like that. Oh, you mean the Pat McAfee that comes after me? It's little things he be saying, man. It's backhanded compliments. It's weird shit, man. It's weird shit. And that's why I'm a New York nigga. All New York niggas don't move alike. What I'm saying, number one. Y'all know you think we do. No, we don't. But New York niggas be moving like that a lot. They try to mind fuck you on certain things and shit like that. So, you know what I mean? Anyway, leave comments at the bottom, man. It's your boy 3. 1.